Hey guys, this is Gaijin Hunter. The following video contains spoilers about the last boss in Iceborne. If you do not wish to see what that monster looks like, please turn back now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, for those who are still here, let's jump in.
Just its shell?
Shada Ishvalda. The last boss of Monster Hunter World Iceborne is a fantastic addition to the pantheon of online final bosses in the series. While the monster has a clear theme of Hinduism, from the palico armor design to the lotus flower motifs on the weapons, and even the references to divinity, purity, and nirvana in the armor descriptions, there's another theme that can be found which piqued my interest. This video is a look at that theme, so please keep in mind that it's just speculation on my behalf. The theme of the monster appears to be Hindu mixed with Sumerian, specifically the goddess Inanna. First, let's start with the name of the monster. Shada in Sumerian mythology is a minor god of war and the son of Inanna. Ishvalda probably comes from Ishvara, which means divine being in Sanskrit. The Japanese name is An Ishwarda. So instead of Shada, the son of Inanna, we get An, who is the Sumerian supreme god and father of Inanna. I thought this was peculiar and interesting, but it's the armor that convinced me that the Sumerian theme was really there. This is something that you can only find in the Japanese, because unlike the English, the armor series has a different name than the monster, and that is Angaruda. This is likely from Angaruta Gigarushe, which means the great above and the great below, and it's the name of the Sumerian tale of the descent of Inanna into the underworld. In the fable, she goes into the underworld dressed lavishly with a crown and jewels, and she is stripped of each one of her garments at each of the 7 gates of the underworld, until in the end she's left naked and vulnerable, where she is then killed by her sister. I know, ancient family drama, right? Looking at things through the lens of the Sumerian references to Inanna, and it makes the monster very poetic in my eyes. The underworld is often called Kur in Sumerian, which simply means something like ground, because the idea is that their version of the underworld was deep underground, very much like the presence this monster has throughout the entire game. The armor being so lavish reminds me of Inanna, and the shedding of her garments to make her naked and vulnerable at the end feels in sync with the idea of how you need to strip the layers of the boss until it reveals its true form. And I also like how the armor skill gives you a ton of buffs when you're wearing a garment, aka a mantle. We often see the 8-pointed star referenced, which of course is the symbol of the goddess Inanna, and it's also sometimes encased in a circle and found alongside the symbol of the crescent moon. These are all major designs that we see in the weapons in the game. We can even go further with speculation and note how ancient statues sometimes have striking blue eyes, with blue being the color they associate with divinity, so with Ishvalda with striking red eyes, perhaps it's a hint that this is something that's evil. All of this would not be a first for Capcom. They often find really interesting ways to mix different cultures and designs together to come up with something unique, and as someone who's very interested in Sumerian mythology when I was younger, I got really excited when I started seeing the pieces come together. Anyways, let me know down in the comments below what you think about the themes, if you have any other theories, and your general thoughts about the monster's design. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, happy hunting.